to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In the workshop today I'll be looking at a parting off tool that uses inserts and seeing if you can sharpen the insert up once it's lost its edge. I'll be testing it out on some hot drawn and cold drawn steel to see if there's any difference and seeing how I can sharpen it using a diamond wheel. So let's go into the workshop and see what happened. I've just fitted my parting off tool into the lathe. This is just a piece of scrap metal. I just want to try something. I know this parting off tool, the tip is blunt, so I just want to see if I can sharpen that parting off tool. It's an insert, so let's see how it cuts as it is. There's a lot of rubbing on there. It doesn't want to cut. It's trying to. If you look at the end, you can see there's no sharp tip there. So what I want to try and do is see if I can sharpen the front edge, see if I can get a sharp edge on that and get a better cut. So at least I could probably use them 2 or 3 times once they've lost their edge. Obviously, being tungsten carbide, the only way I can sharpen that is with a diamond wheel. So I'll go over to the cutter grinder and set that up. This is the wheel I'm using. It's a diamond wheel. You'll see it's Chinese. So I'll fit that to the machine. We'll see how it grinds. As it's aluminium, you don't need to put any paper washers on the back or the front. This is not a washer on there, it's just a label with the manufacturer's details on, which are all in Chinese. I think that cost me £10 3 years ago. And this is the diamond impregnated resin on the edge, the brown part. I've set the angle of the table at 8 degrees. There's my parting off tool still in the holder. This tool holder here is at 0, so this edge is at 0. So I can rest the tool up against that, move it up to the wheel and use the handle on the bottom to move it backwards and forwards. So I'll turn the wheel on, and the wheel goes in a downwards direction. I'll just touch the tip. You can see there it's taken the black off the edge of the tip, so now it's shiny. It's just sharpened the edge of the tip up. I put the parting off tool back in the lathe in the same settings. I haven't altered the height, I haven't altered the angle, and I haven't altered the speed. Let's see how this cuts. I think that sort of shows that you can sharpen carbide insert. I think in the future I'll keep the blunt inserts, and once I've got a few I can just sharpen them up. You can see where I sharpened it, just on the tip there. Get the light on it. You can see the shiny part is where I've sharpened it, just the very end. You can see on the corner there it's blunt on this side. Maybe I should have a go at doing the sides. I've just touched the tip. Here's the tip when it's sharpened. You can see on that edge, just caught the edge of the tip with the diamond wheel. On this side, just caught the tip on the edge. On the front, you can see it's just ground the front. I think that might make a bit of a difference. Let's try it. I've not changed any of the settings. I've changed the steel to another bar and we'll see how this cuts. No problem cutting that. And that was the tip that I've sharpened, and originally I was going to throw that away. I thought it was blunt. And on the top it has this chip breakers, those marks down the middle. So I think the answer is you can sharpen a carbide tip if you have a diamond wheel. So the one on the right is the tip I've sharpened, the one on the left It's a tip that I've used that's not been sharpened. Well, that's it for today. I hope that was interesting, and we'll see you next time on Enots Engineering.